Good evening, all. I'm Nimisha, and I'll be moderating today's session. The topic for today's session is data science careers for freshers. We have here Varshini K, who will be presenting on how you can kickstart your career in data analytics and what data analytics primarily is. Also, she will be briefing about what are the various opportunities in data science field in various sectors and what does it take to transition into the analytics field. Now, let's talk about our speaker, Varshini. She has completed her bachelor's degree in electrical and electronics engineering, and she has done an internship related to analytics field. Then she later pursued a career in PGP data science and engineering course with Great Learning. And now she is a business analyst at LKQ Corporation. So Varshini also has a passion for mentoring students and also want to make a transition in analytics. So finally, towards the end of the session, we will be having a question answer session where handpicked relevant queries will be answered. So I request all of you to post your relevant queries in the chat section. So stay tuned and over to you, Varshini.
Yeah, thank you, Nimisha, for a wonderful introduction. Hi everyone, I'm Varshini. So let's just start off the session. So, career in data science, how to kickstart, that would be the topic for the session today. And I'm Varshini. I work as a business analyst at LKQ. So let me just start off with my education background, and then let's move on as Nimisha told about the course overview. So I did my BTech in electrical and electronics engineering from Shasta University. And after my graduation, I did an internship in Posoko. That is the place where my interest towards data science triggered. The project which I was given there was a data-oriented project. So that's when I realized the importance of data, and I wanted to be part of the broader spectrum of data. So I researched online about the various courses offered by various institutes, but I felt the PGP in data science and engineering from Great Lakes was a good one to pursue. So I started pursuing my PGP in data science and engineering, and the course is a proper blend of theoretical and hands-on learning, and the curriculum is really intense, and and their mentoring sessions and their career counseling sessions helped me bag a job at LKQ. And it's been a year now. I'm working as a business analyst at LKQ. So this is my education background. Moving on with how to kickstart your career in data science. The next would be few interesting facts. Yeah, how much data is created in a day? It's around 2.5 quintillion bytes of data. Mind boggling, right? Yeah. So 90% of the world's data has been created in the last 2 years alone. And few more interesting facts. On an average, Google now processes more than 40,000 searches every year, which is 3.5 billion searches per day. Facebook reported 1.73 billion daily active users during Q1 2020. 500 million plus Instagram accounts worldwide are active every day. By 2025, the data science analytics sector in India is estimated to grow eightfold, reaching $16 billion. This is like really mind-boggling. So moving on. Let me just tell you what is data analytics. Data analytics refers to the process of examining data sets to draw conclusions about the information they contain. Data analytic techniques will enable you to take the raw data and uncover hidden patterns to extract valuable business insights from it. So in short, you have the data, you analyze it with various tools and techniques and gain business insights from it. So what is the data telling you? There are like 4 types of data: descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive data analytics, and prescriptive analytics. Let me just walk you through about each analytics. First one is descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics tells you what happened. It is majorly which will tell you what is the sales of your company last year. And diagnostic analysis is a process which will tell you why that something had happened in the descriptive analytics. Why do you see a positive or a negative number in your descriptive analytics? So for example, I would say there's a sudden increase in the sales of your company in October. Why that sudden increase is happening, you can see with diagnostic analysis. Like for example, there's sudden increase because why the sudden increase happens is because of which marketing campaign works for you. So you can use diagnostic analytics to see that. The next one is predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is nothing but what will happen in the future. You are likely to predict how your company is going to be in the future. For example, what is the sales next year? Using your past data, you'll be predicting what is going to be your sales next year. So the last one is prescriptive analytics. Like with the above three analytics, you will have about three analytics, you will tell your company a plan of action, uh, a plan of action for the company to act upon and take decisions. Yeah. So moving forward, what are the steps in data analytics? Data analytic is a four-step process majorly. The first one is to set objectives. Setting objectives is where you'll be setting up your business problem. You'll be like putting forward multiple questions to your data, and you'll come up with a business problem and you'll set objectives. The second one is identifying data. There is a huge amount of data stored. So you will have to identify which part of your data to take for the analysis. That will be your second step. The third one is analyze data. So here comes all your analytical tools and techniques, and wherein you'll be doing all analysis. And the fourth one is making decisions. With all the analytics you have been doing, you will have to make decisions for your company. So these are the four steps in data analytics. So what typically a data science professional do? Yeah, data science is a mix of math and statistics, domain or business knowledge, and computer science or IT. These are the fields where data science professional will majorly work on. So yeah, I have like divided the skills into two: core analytical skills and technical skills. Let me just cover up the core analytical skills. The first one is a good communicator. Yeah, this is really important in the data science field. So communication is the key to data science, because you will have to communicate on an everyday basis with your stakeholders, with your partners, or with your clients. So you will like doing all your business insights will never work until you explain it to your stakeholders or partners. So a good communication is really a key in data science. The next one is teamwork. So in analytics, you cannot be working in silos. You have to work as a team. So as a team, you will be doing a part of your project, and your team member would be doing a part of your project. Or sometimes you will have to like collaborate with many other teams towards working on a project. So teamwork is ultimate in analytics. The next one is problem solver. Problem solving skills is another important feature when it comes to analytics. Problem solving involves you have to like research about a problem, then analyze what the problem is. Then upon analyzing, you will have to take decisions on the problem. And the final would be like communicating the problem to others by solving it. And the fourth one is inquisitive. Yeah, inquisitive is nothing but curiosity. You will have to be like really curious about the data. So you'll have to like put forward many questions to your data and ask with a lot of curiosity what the data is, and that's really important in analytics. The last one will be critical thinking. Critical thinking it's like asking questions again, and it's the ability to ask the right questions to your data. For example, I would say, what does this mean? What does this create impact to your business? So, like putting forward many questions to your data is what is critical thinking, but relevant questions. So the next technical skills are Excel. Yeah, Even with all the advancements in AI, deep learning, machine learning, everything, Excel will be the bread and butter for any analytics. So you have to like start off with Excel. A fair amount of Excel, like medium to intermediate level of knowledge is important. The next one is statistics. Yes, there are like two parts to statistics. There is like mathematical part and the data part. So you have to like you have to know statistics to do analytics. You can start off with descriptive analytics, inferential statistics, and hypothesis testing. Then SQL. SQL is the place where many companies store their data. Like SQL is a place where many companies use to retrieve data. So all your data will be stored in the database. So SQL is one of a really nice tool to retrieve data from the database. So a fair amount of SQL querying is important. The next one is Python or R. I wouldn't say you should be like a pro in Python or R, but a really a nice basic level of programming, then knowing functions and loops is important in Python. And there are many packages in Python like pandas, NumPy, scikit-learn, and SciPy libraries. So using that, you can like master your Python skills. R is also a nice tool if you are comfortable. Anything Python and R, whichever works for you, you can have a fair amount of programming knowledge. And next one is machine learning. Machine learning, when it comes to machine learning, if you have mastered your statistical skills, then machine learning will be a cakewalk for you. The next is Tableau. Tableau is really important because whatever you have been doing with all your statistical, machine learning, and Python, a proper visualization will help people who are not into data science understand what your insights are. So Tableau is really important from a data visualization perspective. So moving forward. What are the applications of data analytics? These are like just few applications which I've took, but wherever data is generated, there is an application to it. So starting off, e-commerce. In e-commerce, it's used in identifying customers, recommending products, like segmentation, customer segmentation. When it comes to manufacturing, it is used in fall prevention, inventory management, price optimization, demand forecasting, etc. And when it comes to banking, it is used in credit risk modeling, customer lifetime value. And when it comes to healthcare, it is used in medical image analysis, virtual assistants. When it comes to transport, it is used in self-driving cars and car monitoring systems. When it comes to finance, it is used in fraud detection and risk analysis and providing personalized services for customers. So these are like just a few applications for you to understand how data analytics is applied, but there are many more to it. So what are the use cases of data science? I can just explain few use cases for you. Internet search. Talking about internet search, everybody would think about Google, right? Yeah, the query you search in Google, you get the results in like fraction of seconds. Without data science, you will not be seeing the Google you're seeing today. So the next one is digital advertisements. Digital advertisements are used for targeting and retargeting customers. So digital advertisements give you a customized user experience. So I would like to quote an example here. So you are getting advertisements related to analytical training courses, but your friend would have been getting ads for apparels, which means you would have been searched for something related to analytics, and your friend would have searched something related to apparel. So digital advertisement help each customer to have a personalized experience. So the next one is recommender systems. When it comes to recommender systems, everybody would have been using Netflix, right? Yeah, Netflix uses recommender systems. So you watch a movie or a series and you get recommendations related to that. And same thing applies to Amazon as well. So everybody is would have been familiar about the similar products feature, right? So that's the recommendation system running behind it. So the next is image recognition. So when it comes to image recognition, I would like to take an example of Facebook. So you upload a picture of you with your friends in Facebook. So Facebook asks you if you have to tag your friends. This automatic tag feature is because of image recognition running behind it, and also speech recognition, which Alexa, Siri, and Google Assistant use. That is a use case of data science. The next is airplane routing. Yeah, airlines have been drastically using data science nowadays. So with data science, they could predict a delay in flights. Then they could also you get recommendations to get which class of tickets, right? Even that is because of data science. And the next one is fraud and risk detection. This is majorly used in finance to like see if a transaction is fraudulent transaction or not. Finance is using data science, and also risk detection. What is the risk of giving a customer a loan? So all those are used in finance. So the next is delivery logistics. Almost all the major delivery logistics companies like DHL, FedEx have been using data science now, to optimize their routes, and then to optimize their mode of transport, and to optimize their time of delivery. All these have been using intensively in logistics as well. So the next one. Yeah, why do you have to learn data science? Yeah, data science is still evolving. So data science has never stopped now. Because of the huge amount of data getting generated every day, data science is still evolving. Some you would There are certain fields where it gets stagnant after a certain point. But data science is not like that. Data science is evolving because of the humongous amount of data getting generated every day. So the next is the problem of demand and supply. So there is a huge demand in the industry, but then the supply is really less. And according to research, it is found that last year around 97 jobs have been lying vacant. So there are huge amount of opportunities, but the companies couldn't find the right talent. So when you have the right talent, then companies will obviously hire you. A lucrative career. Yes, data science has a really lucrative career, and which will be really profitable for you in the long run. Data science is changing the world. Yes, data science is changing the world. I would like to take an example in which we are currently today. So now with this COVID situation, the need of analytics is really high. So now basic line graphs, bar graphs, or something you wake up to every day to see how the spread of the virus is. So with us not even knowing much, with many of us not even knowing about what data is, but we are seeing everyday charts, and we want the curve to get flattened, right, in this COVID situation. So, and we also sitting in the comfort of our home, we also see if we are in a hotspot or we are in a safe zone. All that is because of data science. And yeah, data science is the future. With a huge amount of digitization being done every day, data science is the future. With every data getting accumulated, the companies need data science professionals to do analysis for them. So yeah, what is the future of data science? There is a humongous amount of data getting generated every day. So with the humongous amount of data getting generated every day, there is a scope for analysts to work. Then increase in data science role. With the data getting generated, the data science roles get increased. With the data science roles getting increased, there's a creation of more jobs. I would like to add other important good news over here for the freshers. I think many freshers are viewing this. So many companies want to hire freshers because like freshers are unbiased, and they want to see their company's problems from the fresh pair of eyes. So many companies want to hire freshers because they can mold them in the way they want. So this is a tip for freshers. These are the top job roles in the world of data science for 2020. So data scientists, data analyst, business analyst, data engineers, statisticians, machine learning engineer, database administrators, data and analytics managers. So yeah, these are few job roles which you will be offered when you want to dive into data science. So another one other thing I would like to add here is don't get carried away by the job roles. Also look into the job description when you are called for an interview in a company. Look for each job description and see if it is relevant to the skills you have. Yeah. So yeah, any questions?
So thank you, Varshini. So I'll continue with the question answers. Aditya Anand here has asked, what are the skills that are required to start my career as a data scientist?
Yeah, data scientists, as I had told before, data scientists will be working on all the aspects like maths and statistics. Then you will be working on programming. Then you will also need domain knowledge, which is business knowledge. So to start with, you can start with statistics, and if you are strong in Python, you can use machine learning again. Or if you're not strong in Python, then start off with Python, then start working on machine learning skills. Aditya, I hope this answers your question.
Yeah, all right. Then two of the viewers wanted to ask, Tyagarajan Sini and Rakesh Kumar wanted to ask, what are the basic skills other than Python and machine learning that is required for a data science role?
Okay, yeah, like you will, other than Python, you will also want to have problem solving skills, Aditya. Like problem solving skills is something you will be doing on an everyday basis. You will have to as a problem solver, you will have to like translate all your business problems into data problems. So I would say, and apart from Python and what was this statistics, right?
Machine learning, machine
Machine
learning.
learning. Okay, yeah. And I would say SQL. So SQL is a place you will have to work on primarily in some companies wherein you will have to like pull your data from the database. So that even you have to master your SQL skills apart from Python and machine learning. I would say.
Okay. Someone from the account TRP has asked, what is the basic difference between data science, artificial intelligence, and machine learning?
Uh, Someone from where, Nimisha?
The name is not correct. Okay, so the account is visible, TRP.
Okay. So yeah, like artificial intelligence and what was this question?
Data science, difference between data science, artificial intelligence, and machine learning.
Yeah, okay. Data science is like a field, okay. So wherein you'll be using machine learning and data science. So artificial intelligence is nothing but the advancement of machine learning, Aditya. Sorry, I'm not sure of what name he is.
The name is not visible, actually.
Okay,
It's someone from the account TRP.
okay.
So,
I
yeah.
think this answers your question.
All right. Vaishni, I wanted to ask, how was your interview process, at LKQ? What was your basic experience in that process? And what were the skills that were tested during the interview at LKQ?
Okay, yeah, thank you, Nimisha, for this question. Yeah, like in LQ, they were around 5 rounds, I would say. The first round was a technical round, wherein it was a technical round was a mix of return as well as an interview. In the return round, they were asked. It was basically of statistical questions. So all basic statistics to advanced statistics were focused in the return round, and as well machine learning. Few of machine learning concepts were focused in the written round, and after the return round, it was an interview process. In the interview process, I was asked majorly with SQL, like how like I was told to write SQL queries as well, and then machine learning. What they had given me a scenario, and I had to tell them which machine learning algorithm I can use over there, and that was my first interview round. And the next interview round was a managerial round, wherein I was asked about what capstone project I did in my data science course in Great Lakes. and they gave me a scenario, and I had to do it like solve the scenario. And apart from that, they were testing some questions on problem solving as well, and some Tableau knowledge and machine learning knowledge was tested in the second managerial round. And the third was again a technical interview, which was majorly on statistics and machine learning. And the fourth round was the HR round, and the fifth was the director round in Nimisha.
All right. So Rishabh Verma here wants to know, is deep learning important to become a data scientist or a data analyst?
If you are a fresher, I would say it is not required to start with. But if for the fresher, fair amount of machine learning knowledge is important. And when you have to as years goes on, you will require deep learning. As a fresher, I would say not to start off.
All right. And Dhaval Mystery here wants to know, what is the difference between data science and data analyst, data scientist and data analyst?
Yeah, data scientist will be working on various fields. He will be working on he will be working with math and statistics. He'll be doing modeling, and he will also be presenting, and he will also be taking insights from the data. But data analyst will be majorly working with data cleaning, data like he will be like manipulating few data manipulations. He'll be working more with data, and the data scientist will also be working with the business side of data.
All right. So this question is to you from me, Varshini. So what were the challenges that you faced, like as a fresher, when you wanted to pursue your career in analytics? So what were the challenges that you faced? Like, did you feel sure about it, or what did you feel when you had to pursue this analytics field?
Yeah, Nimisha, it's a really good question. First, before joining this course, I was a bit skeptical if this would give me good fortunes. But the PGP course in Great Lakes is structured in a really nice way. Even freshers, with no knowledge of analytics, can really do well in analytics. So the course is structured in a really nice way. So challenges, I would say, nothing. You have to work on your core skills and the technical skills. If you're really strong in your core and technical skills, then I would say it would getting a job in data science would not be difficult.
All right, Vashni. And so most of our learners also wanted to know, like, as a fresher, when
Yeah.
you're joining the data science role, so what are the skills that they have to refresh just before they, do they have to go through coding specifically only, or other skills, anything specifically?
Yeah, coding, you will have to know basic coding like writing function loops, but you will have to know more statistics that will be tested in many interview rounds in your companies, and a fair amount of machine learning like regression and classification would do.
Yeah, so another learner here, Aditya Nima, wanted to ask, you're from an electrical background, right? So from an
Yeah.
electrical background to data science background, so how did you feel that transition from an
Uh,
electrical to, was it difficult for you? That's what Aditya wants to know.
to actually, when even in electrical background, you will have fair amount of little bit programming knowledge, Aditya. So it wasn't to start with, it was a bit challenging, but as it went on, I felt it was an easy transition. So if you have I would say, if you are really strong in your skills, then it is a really easy transition.
All right. So Vidya Amarnath wants to ask, did you find it difficult while pursuing your course in data science? And if so, if you found it difficult, in which part did you find difficulty in when you pursued this course?
Okay. Actually, it is an intensive course, so there are difficulties. But then, the major difficulty I was facing is is in like when it went to hypothesis testing and inferential statistics. And it went to like advanced statistics, that's where I felt a bit difficult. But then they have world class faculty and they will like really clear all your doubts, and there'll be like lots of hands-on sessions. So when you are put into real life scenarios, you all your questions would go away and all your difficulties would go away.
All right. And so regarding this situation, the COVID situation, I would like to know how it is affecting your company, or does it affect the data science roles being, now as we know that the COVID situation is affecting a lot of companies and a lot of freshers who are trying to join companies and all. So I want to know your opinion. How do you think it is affecting so far in the data science and data analyst roles?
Yeah, actually, now you may feel the hiring may be slow, Nimisha, but then it will eventually pick up because there are many opportunities for companies to do analysis. And even in this situation, there few companies maybe hiring at a lower pace, but they will pick up hiring in a really faster pace as this gets resolved. So I would say this is not like an free or frozen kind of thing. It will evolve. It is evolving. So COVID has an impact, but then this will fall into place like as time goes because of the humongous amount of opportunity in data
All
science.
right. Okay. Yeah, and so I think that's it for today. So many questions were basically the difference between the data science and data analyst. I think you have already answered that question. And
Yeah,
Varshini, I want to know, like, uh, was before when you got selected for the LKQ company,
yeah.
what are the projects that you mainly focused on? I'd like to know your experience from the project point of view.
Okay, yeah. I was doing like the capstone project was something which was like a really nice use case of data science. So that's a really nice project I worked on. Then I also worked on a few Kaggle projects, and in class we were told to work on many projects, but Kaggle project was a really nice project. You can like showcase in your interviews, and I would also suggest all the freshers who will be working in data science and who will want to pursue a career in data science to explore Kaggle and work on many Kaggle projects.
All right. Lakshman Singh wants to know what would be in regards to the package or the salary details. He wants to know just what will be a range for a fresher in from fresher's point of view.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this range is like totally. I wouldn't say a perfect range because it depends on the company and the skill set you have. So when you have the right skill set and the right amount of knowledge you show it to your company, then I don't think so. It would be a problem, and I don't think so. The range is. It's not like a constant range. It depends on your skill set and the company.
Okay. And Prasoon Chauhan wants to know what is the difference between business intelligence and business analyst
Okay.
roles. Yeah.
Business intelligence is something you will be working mostly with the visualization part of data. You'll be like working more on the. You'll be working with Tableau or Power BI, and I don't think so much of like there is very little analytics over there. But business analyst will be working with more of converting all your data into business insights. So in business analyst, so when it comes to business analyst, you would have to like work with SQL, Tableau, and a fair amount of machine learning. You will have to do customer segmentation, customer profiling, like see if which customer is churning out. So business analyst will work mostly with the business, like he will translate all your data into business insights.
Okay. So, Krishnendu Mandal also wants to know, like, what is the basic timeline to be a data scientist from a fresher to a data science role? What is the timeline that is required? Like how many months, or what type of like how long does it take?
That depends on the level of effort you put in, and if you join a course or something, that might last like for up to like 7 to like 1 year. So, or if you are doing a self learning, it depends on the pace of how much you learn. So I would say probably maximum it would take a year, a timeline.
All
I would.
right. Oh, okay, fine. Uh, so Vishwas Nahar wants to know what is big data important for the data science roles, and if so, what is the difference between big data and data science?
Big data is it's nothing. It's like data getting accumulated in a larger. It's a what. It's not related. It is data science, but big data is something which data gets stored in a larger source. That's what big data is.
All right. So, like, what is the importance of big data in the data science role?
In a data science role, I would say big data is something. When you have large amount of data to handle, at that time big data comes into picture.
Okay. All right. And anyway, I think it's time for wrapping up our session. All right. So we have a lot of questions again coming up, and
Okay.
mostly it's all related to data science and data analytics. So,
Okay.
Varshini, I want to ask you, how was your experience in the company as a business analyst, data analyst right now?
Yeah, it's really nice working as a business analyst. So you'll be like put into like various business problems like every day, and you will have to like solve, and it's quite interesting. So analytics is a really interesting field. So you'll be like doing every day new projects, new stuff. So that's really interesting in data science. So, and my job is really nice.
All right, okay. And okay, we have another question. Prakash Gupta wants to know, like, he has completed his BTech from mechanical engineering. Is it possible for him to start learning data science?
Yeah, obviously, Prakash, you can start learning data science even from a mechanical background. Just start off with basic program. I think with mechanical engineering, you would not know much of programming. Start off with basic Python programming, then move to statistics, and then you can eventually read SQL machine learning as well. It would be like an easy transition. Don't worry, Prakash.
All right. Uh, so another question is, okay, so the as a fresher, when is the perfect time for excelling in data analysis and data scientist role? This question is from Lohit. Lohit wants to ask, what is the time to excel in this role as a fresher?
Like, what is the time in the sense? I'm not getting it. Like,
Like
after.
in the whether it be any kind of background, whatever, mechanical engineer or electrical, does it require any analyst internship before you begin a data science, data analyst role? Yeah.
Not necessarily. It doesn't require any internship or something like that. Once you have graduated, if you are really interested, it doesn't mean you need an internship or an experience. If you have the right amount of skill set, then then you will get a really nice job.
Okay. So, Lohit, I hope that answered your question. Yes. Okay, so being Prerit Shetty had asked, being a fresher, on which area we need to focus more, on statistical or concepts of machine learning? Which concept we have to focus more as a fresher?
Yeah, first you have to like master your statistical skills. Once you have mastered your statistical skills, all your concepts of machine learning is built on the basis of statistics. So all the machine learning algorithm is built on the basis of statistics. So once you know statistics, then machine learning will be like really a cakewalk for you.
All right. And Krishna Mani wants to know, is there any possibility of internship at LKQ currently?
I would say not currently. Actually, like they have like the hiring is in a slow pace, but they don't provide internships for anyone actually in LKQ.
Okay. All right. Gangadhra Reddy wants to know more about your capstone project. What was the name and how it went for you?
Okay, my capstone project was like it was a cancer detection project in the like how the US how in the US the cancer is there, and it was like mostly into the cancer prediction.
Okay. Uh, just a second. Okay, with no IT background, can someone join in the data science role? This question was posed by someone in the account of DX Digitals. He wants to know whether, without any IT background, can you join in the data science role?
Yeah, they can join even with without even non-IT background can join data science, provided they learn all the skills and the techniques. So then, if they learn all the skills and the techniques, then it would be really easy for them as well.
All right. Abhishek Ranjan wants to have an explanation regarding the eligibility criteria in various companies before joining, for a data science role. What will be the eligibility that they look for?
Okay. Yeah, they will. The first eligibility criteria is they will need a graduate, like any graduation they will require. Then, then if you had pursued some course or something, then that would be an additional qualification. Even if, I would say, a course will back you up if you don't have any experience related to data science. A course or something will back you up your data science job.
All right. So, uh, Yes. Vikas Chowdhury wants to ask, he's pursuing a career in BBA in business analytics. And will he be able to, like, as a fresher, will he be able to pursue data science career after completing BBA?
He is doing BBA in business analytics.
Yes. No, he is pursuing currently. So, as
Okay.
a fresher, how he can join, or what are the preparations that he has to do before joining the company?
Joining the company or joining.
Before getting into a job, what are the
Oh,
preparations? Yeah.
okay. Yeah, you can just start off with like basic like, and I would like to add another tip for freshers. Many companies have aptitude as their first term, so you to test your problem solving ability. So also a fair amount of aptitude practice is required. And to answer his question, I would say you can practice some aptitude. Then you have to like know in and out of your of the project you have put in your resume, and you also want to know about statistics, SQL, and Python, basic programming in Python.
Okay. So Asit Baran Das wants to know what is the program duration for PGP in data science. What was the program duration?
Yeah, I think when I started with it was a 5 month long program, and now I think Nimisha it is 7 months, right? You have like changed it to 7 months, right?
Yes, it's 7 months now.
Yeah, now it's 7 months.
Also, Arati Premnath wants to know, like, during your course,
Uh,
when did you start looking for jobs? Like, when did you start looking, like, for the job roles? When did you start getting the offers
yeah,
during
like
course?
yeah, thank you. Like during the last month of, during the last month when I was about to end my course, I started getting opportunities. So that's what, like, when you're about to finish your course, you'll be getting opportunities, and you can start attending interviews.
Okay. Then Saurabh Kumar wants to know how to master in statistics from scratch for the data science role.
Okay. From scratch, I would say there are a lot of courses available in YouTube, and even now, Great Learnings, Great Learning Academy is offering a lot of statistical courses. So I think there's a lot of resources available online, but the resource available on online will not give you a proper direction. But once you take up a course or something, that will give you a defined path. And I would say Great Learning Academy is offering really nice courses. You can also start off with Great Learning Academy also.
Yeah. All right. And the another viewer, Kashyap is asking, is Hadoop important for data science field?
Hadoop, I would say as a fresher, you will not need, I would say. Hadoop is like more advanced when you come into more advanced level of data science at that time. Hadoop.
Okay, okay. All right. So it's not basically that important, but
Yeah,
only if it
basically.
is in advanced. Okay. All right. So, as a data analyst, do you work as a team or as an individual in the company? Lohit Aja wants to ask this question.
Yeah, Lohit, to answer your question, most of the companies like work as a team. Unless and until people do freelancing, they work as an individual. But major, I would say, on a major approach, many companies work as a team. So team work is important in analytics.
Okay, so Nimisha Dilani wants to ask, I'm following data science in with Python. Okay, is it important to learn the language R for data science roles?
No, if you are learning Python, then R is not necessary. Any one would be fine. And I think Python is really nice for data science. That you're good to go. You don't have to read R also if you are knowing Python.
All right. So, yeah, I think that's it for the time being. All right. Thank you, Varshini, for this wonderful session. I hope all the viewers had found it insightful and encouraging, especially the freshers who has viewed this session. I'm sure all of you must have got relevant tips and tricks from Varshini on starting your career in data science and analyst roles. And also, I thank Varshini for taking your time for doing this presentation for us, for our viewers. All right. Thank you, Varshini. And thank you all the viewers who have taken your time to view this session.
Yeah, thank you, Nimisha. Like a final tip to all the freshers viewing. So, like, if you are really interested to pursue data science, then start off with today. Today is the right time. So, prepare yourself from today and never give up, because data science is a budding field. So, you will have to learn a lot, but stay focused and stay motivated, and there's success ahead. Thank you, everyone. I hope the section is helpful.
Thank you, Varshini. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, all the viewers, for watching this. And I hope you have a great day ahead. Thank you and
Thank
goodbye.
you. Bye
Bye.
bye.